All right, let me share my screen. All right, in yesterday's class, we learned about, having class. We finished group by clause and having clause, right? Today, let's start regular expressions concept, okay? And as most of you said, especially yesterday, Sweta said, and today I got mails from few students. As you said, there was a misupload in the about the videos. They uploaded twice the same video and it got corrected. You might have checked already. Friday and Saturday video they uploaded the same, right? They re-uploaded once again the correct video, the last Saturday's one. Okay. And so today
Hello.
let's start. Yes,
Hello.
Satish.
I have one doubt on join.
Yes, please. Yes, Satish, please go ahead. Ask me.
I'm posted in chat box.
Yeah, I'm seeing this now. Using left or right hand. Okay, I mean, do you want me to use left join or right join with the examples, or do you asking me to repeat the concept?
No, I want just I have three or more tables using left or right join. I want one table's whole column and some particular column from another two tables. I want just page data.
See, you are saying using left or right join, fetch one table's whole column, one table's whole column. I mean, all the, first, suppose if I'm using left or right join, you want me to fetch the first tables, all the columns, and remaining two
Yeah, some
tables, some
particular
particular
column.
column. Yeah,
Yeah.
basically that is about the left or right join. Whenever we use left join, as you know the concept, what it happens whenever we are using the left join between any tables, we will get the complete data from the left table and matching values from the right table. And the right join is exactly opposite to that. I hope you understood the concept. You are just asking me to show me the examples, right?
Yeah, I want three or more than three column tables.
Three tables using left join. See, yeah, I got your question.
Yeah.
The concept here is what happens. See, generally, I said how we will use left join and right join. But if you can see in most of our examples, whatever we discussed in the class, I used inner join only, correct? You only, 1 second, give me a second. If you remember, when I used left join, whenever I'm explaining with this basic customer table only. If you can see in Maven Movies table, what I did once we started, this one I used left join, and I said whenever we want the data whose age is not available, I gave you one example only, correct? But I didn't combine 2 3 tables by using joins, right? Most of the times all my questions I used in a join only. If you remember, in here also you can see the concept here is what it
Yeah.
happens. Yes, so the concept here is what it happens whenever we see any question in real time. Also, whenever we are working with the data, we will generally how we will write any how we will write any syntax or statements according to the requirement, business requirement or client's requirement, right? So what happens there whenever what according to the requirements of the client or whenever we see any question, our motive is to get solve this question. Just imagine this question is the client requirement, correct? These are all questions will be the client requirements, so our motive is to get that answers correctly, correct? Here in joins what it happens, this is my question and I need to solve this problem, correct? So if I use inner join also the concept will be same here. If I use left join also the concept will be same here, because in the questions or according to the clients what they need, here they want to fetch the customer actors names worked in the movies, starting with some question. In any of the question if you see we are mentioning we are giving some questions to display something, correct? That means we are saying what they want to display. I mean in real time also how it will work, how clients will say, they will say about the output. They will say about the output only, the requirement will be the output. We need to work on the SQL queries, right? See, if suppose this is the requirement, display all the cities in the India, in the sense, whatever they are asking us, whatever the question is demanding, that column name only we will use in the select clause. Correct? So, like this questions, if we use inner join also, we will get the same answer. If we use left join also, we will get the same answer. Okay, that is the reason. In real time, simply without using any inner join, if we use join keyword also, see, let me show you once. I'm activating database. Suppose this is one question, display all cities in India, right? Previously I had inner join here, correct? Let's see the output. This will be my output. Something like I fetched 60 rows here, correct? I got only the city columns and I got, you can see in the output, we can see how many rows we got. So by executing this statement, I got 60 rows, that is 60 cities, correct? If I use left join also, my output will be same, because I'll tell you why. Here also I got the cities, and you can see I again got 60 rows. Without using anything, if I simply use join also, I will get the same output. I mean, without using, of course, if I use a simple join, it will perform inner join only. No need of mentioning inner join every time. Directly, whenever we use join keyword, it will perform inner join only internally. Okay. Again the output is same. So here what's happening in the sense, according to the requirement we are selecting the columns, correct? So as I said, some difference between left join and inner join, you may get doubt that how I'm getting the exact the same output here, right? The concept here is according to the question we are writing. In left join what it happens, we will display the complete table, and if it is left join, we will display the data from the complete left table and matching records from the right table, right? But here, the question is not that one. We no need to, display all the column names from the left table and matching from the right table. The concept is that, of course, but according to the question, we need to write the queries. Whatever questions you see on the joins in real time or in examples or in Google, you need to write this syntaxes only. If you write inner join, left join, simply join, the output will be the same. Did you got my point?
Yes, ma'am, but I am unable to solve this. As I'm trying left join, but it fails. It fetch a whole column.
On which table you are trying, on which tables particularly tell me, then I will try to solve that.
I think I'm not particular. I'm not recognized currently.
I mean, you are saying that you are trying left join or right join, right? Are you
Yeah, yeah,
trying on Maven Movies database? On
yeah.
which
Maven
tables you
movie.
are trying?
Tables and same similarly we are using that payment customer like these are the tables.
Yeah.
I'm not
So,
remember exactly table name.
okay, no problem. I got your. See, you are saying you are trying to use the left join, but you are not getting in output, or what is your? I mean, are you facing any errors?
In, uh, my issue is that like question just I want to fetch one whole column and another two tables I want some particular column but just this. Uh, but it fetches whole column from three tables.
Okay, let me show you how we will do that. See, but in real time, we will use like this only. Everyone, not only you. I'm telling this for everyone. According to the question, maybe in the interviews or maybe in the real time also, according to the requirement of the of our clients, definitely we will get one question over there. This question in the sense this will be the requirement of the client. So by saying this question only, by according to the client's requirement, what are all the columns we need to display, that column names only we need to use in the select command. Okay, and if you use inner join, left join, right join, or simply join, the concept will be the same, because we are going to use the first name and last name here. Correct? Because if you see, if I am using inner join, what the in the back end, what is the concept? Inner join, whenever we are performing inner join between two tables, what it happens, it will display the common data between the tables. Correct? And what is the left join? I need to get all the data from the left table, common data from the right table. Correct? So whatever the join is there, we are using the column names here. We are not saying that I want to display the complete tables of the left table and some tables from the right table, like that we are not saying. We won't say. Usually according to the questions we will write in the select statement. That is the first point. And if you really want to see the output, how we can how it will come, if we want to see the left or right join, in the sense, I can show you. Let me show with the same data. What is the question here? Display all the customers whose names start with A and lives in India. Whatever the question is there, here we used inner join, right? Suppose how many tables we used here? Customer, address, city, country. 4 tables, right? Let me use any 2 or 3 tables. How many tables also, no problem. Okay. Or else I will use the same only. Don't worry. Even for 4 tables also, if I am using left join here. Okay. What I'm doing here, my question is the same. Correct? I'm saying display all the customers whose name starts with A and lives in India. Okay. Instead of inner join, let me see first the output of the previous one. Okay. This one. Here I got some output and I got the rows, 8 rows here I got. Okay. So here what's the happening whenever we are using left join, and if I mention in the select command, if I mention these 2 columns, my output will be the same. But I can, let's try using another column names also. So let me just execute this by using the left table. You can see here my output is same, correct? At the bottom you can see I got 8 rows only, first name and last name. So with this, what you can understand, if we use any join also, as we are giving only some particular column names according to the question, we will get the same answer. Correct? And in generally, without thinking about the question, if we want to display from any table, the complete columns from the left table and some particular columns from the right table, how we need to do that, in the sense, if I use the same table, same code here. Okay. See, let me first, this is customer table, address table, city table, and country table, right? So let's see. Suppose if I display the complete details from the customer table and some particular, complete columns from the customer table and some particular columns from the remaining tables. That is what your question, right? With by using left join, some all the columns in one table and some particular columns from the another tables, right? So how to use that? The concept will be same. The joins, because whatever join is there, what we will do, we will use the two table names, and in on also we will use the same concept. That is, whatever the common column name will be there, we will use that common column name in the on keyword, right? This everything will be the same. The condition will be the same. Instead of first name and last name, what I can write here? First, we have customer table, correct? Let me just click customer table here. You can see we have this many columns here, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 columns. I have 9 columns in the customer table. So instead of, if we really want to see the complete data from the customer table, I will directly write it as customer dot star. Okay. This means, see, generally what we will do, if I say, if I am not without joinings, if I normally write it as select star from customer, in the sense it will display the complete data, correct? Whenever we are using joins, if suppose I want to display the complete data from the one table and some columns, I mean some particular columns from the different tables, we can use like this customer dot star. This what it will do, it will just display the complete data from the customer table, comma, we have any other, here we have address table, right? From the address table, suppose in from the address table, I want any some particular column names. Suppose I want address here, something like this. I have some phone here, like that. Okay. Next, I have city table. Let me open the city table. I have city name here, right? City name. Okay. If I am using the common column name only, we need to mention the alias name, or else if we have unique columns, we no need of mentioning alias names also. Without using alias names also, it will display. Whenever, I mean, whenever we will get, when we will get ambiguous error, if we are using the common, if there is any common column name, and if we are using that column name in the select statement without using the alias name, then only ambiguous error will come, right? Which we saw previously. For that reason only, we will use alias name dot or table name dot column name, correct? So here city is not the common column. So I directly wrote city phone like this, customer dot star. Next we have country table, maybe country name. Okay, we have country column. So here what I did, I am saying I want to display the complete data from the customer table, and I just picked randomly some column names from the remaining table. Okay, so customer, I already gave the alias name, right? I need to use cu dot star. Okay, if I don't use alias name, I can give customer dot star. Okay, see, this is what I will get the answer. But if you again observe, the rows will be 8 rows only. Previously, whenever for the same command, for the same syntax, if I used inner join also, I'm getting 8 rows. If I'm using left join also, I'm getting 8 rows. And in the same way, now I just displayed some different column names, but the output will be, we will get 8 rows only. Okay, but here what I'm doing, along with the first name and last name, I'm using some more columns here. You can see now in customer table we have, where is our customer table? We have 9 columns, correct? So I have 9 columns here, 10, 11, 12, 13. I used 13 columns here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, correct? This is how we will use. We need to use like this. if I don't use alias name here, if I only write, suppose someone, most of the people, without writing alias name, directly they will write, instead of as CU, directly they will write customer dot address ID here, right? If we don't use alias name, we need to use customer dot star. That is table, no, table name dot star. Or else we need to use alias name dot star if we already declared alias over there. Am I clear? This is how we will fetch the data whenever we are using any join. If we want to fetch the data, complete data from one table and some specific columns from different table, we need to use like this. Is it clear for you, Satish?
Yeah, I got my answer. Thank you.
You're welcome. So this one, okay, basically whatever from whatever table name we want to display the complete data, we need to use dot star. Okay, remember that. All right. So all right. You're hope you guys understood. Now we need to, of course, we need to cover again the first. I need to discuss about the examples of joins, which I said I will do it later. Some of the students already solved that and send their code for me in the mail, and I reviewed them and reviewed that code for them. For the remaining people also, we will just discuss once in the class. Uh, Almost it is we are half of the time is finished. So let's discuss now only. Okay. In tomorrow's class, I will teach the regular expression then. Is it okay? Or do you want me to start regular expression? It's up to you.
We will complete joins, Divya. Tomorrow we'll do with regular expressions.
Okay, fine. Okay. Let me open the questions 1 second. Ramkuti, we are not having WhatsApp group. We are having only Telegram group. We are not creating any WhatsApp group. Okay. In Telegram group also, we are just having that group, but we are not using uh, whatever group. Okay. I think all the students got the link in your mails, right? I hope whoever students joined in that Telegram group, did you got that link in mail?
Yes, Divya, only to mail we got.
Yeah. So please check your mail, Ramkoti. They send the link to you. Okay. Yeah. Just check that mail and join. Yeah, join that link. So 1 second. So this is the questions which I have shared to you, right? Examples. 6 questions. Let me just copy them. So these are all the questions, correct? No, sorry, give me a second. These are all the questions, right? 6 questions I gave you in the Word document to solve. Okay. So let's discuss each one of them. Most of the students, did you guys tried, everyone, did you guys tried these questions? Do you have any doubts? Did you face any errors? All right. Let's see now. So the first question is display the count of unique categories of films, correct? So what I'm saying here, count of unique categories of films. Obviously, all these questions are from Even Movies database only, correct? So I'm saying to display the count of unique categories of the films provided. So we have from this question, what we can understand, we are talking about the categories of the film. So we have some tables here, correct? We have categories related tables, that is we have film category and directly we are having category table also. So we need to display the count of unique categories of films. So how I will do that? To get the count, first of all, what is the function we will I'm going to use? Obviously count function, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we need to use the count function first. And here I'm saying I want to display the unique categories. If we want to display any data uniquely, what clause we will use? Distinct clause, right?
As
So
the
here
word
we,
distinct.
yes. So here we have category table, correct? We have category table. I have category ID here. So I need to find the count of, I need to write select. I need to find the count, correct? So I will write it as count of, this is the function. I need to use count function and I said I want unique categories of films. So inside the function, I will mention distinct. Okay. Correct. Distinct is the clause. Distinct allows us to display the data uniquely. Here I will use category ID. Whenever we are using count, we can use any column name, no problem. So select count of distinct category. If I can give, I will give the some alias name for this complete function, correct? Or else for the column name, it will give us the completely like this. So for that, what alias name I will give? Obviously, I'm saying unique categories in the question, right? I can give directly as unique categories like this because we cannot use different, two different words like this, right? So I will use something like this. Now, what is our table name? Category, correct? From category, see, display the count of unique categories of the films. That means we have category table here, we have category IDs here. Let me first display the data from the category. Okay, and we have one more film called as film cat, one more table called as film category. Okay, let me show first the data of two tables. This is my category table and this is my film category table. In category table, if you observe, these are all the categories available in this database. I have 16 rows. I have different categories available here. Correct. In film category table, what's happening here? I have some film IDs and I have some category IDs here. So in this particular database, what's happening? This is a completely a Netflix database, or we know that it is a movies kind of, DVD rental store or OTT platforms database, right? In this database, we can use category table also. In the category table, suppose if we think this is as a Netflix database, how it will be, whatever films we are having, for that films there will be some categories and we need to find the unique categories only, correct? For that reason we can use directly category table here. Okay, let me first execute this. My count is 16. I need to find the count of unique categories of the films. Okay, I have 16 different categories of the films in this database. As this is some OTT platforms database, I can directly use the category table. But if you think logically, if suppose this is the data of any production house or any, we will have many production houses, right? Like whoever maybe, directing the film, producing the film. If that is the case, we need to use film category table, because in that, how it will be in some databases, how it will be, there will be many categories of the films basically, but they might have created some category movies also. Suppose in overall movies if we think, suppose we have some 10 different categories, but some production house created only 5 types so far, they need to, they need to create some more uh, going forward, right? If that is the case, if that is the database, we need to use film category. In the film category, we will have the details on whatever films they have created, that category data only it will be there, correct? For that database, we need to think logically and we need to write like this. But for now, for this database, we can use either category table or film category table. The answer will be the same. Okay. Here, basically, my question is
Here,
display. Yes, please.
this count it is displaying 16. How do we ensure
Correct.
that those are unique? I mean, distinct. It would
We used.
be better to
Mhm.
no, it would be better to display the column name, some
Yes,
category
yes, we
name.
can. We
Yeah.
can do that as well.
Then we can
Like
make out whatever the output we are getting is
correct,
intact.
correct. If you want to recheck like that, if you want to make sure, we can use the category name also here. As we
Yes,
have
sir.
category, we have name column here.
Yeah.
Here I can write directly the name column. We can able to see all the. Okay, as we are using count as an aggregate function, we need to use a group by here to get the name, right? So whenever we are using aggregate functions, what we need to do, if I want to see this name in the select command, I need to use group by here. Without using group by, I cannot display other columns whenever I am using aggregated functions, as we discussed previously. If I write it as group by name like this, then only I can use that column name. As I said you previously, whenever we are using aggregate functions, if we want to filter the data, we will use group by. And whenever we use group by, whatever column name we will use in the group by, that column name we should display in the select clause, select command, right? In the same way, whenever we are using aggregate functions like this, if we want to display some non-aggregated, as you can see in the error, it is displaying clearly in aggregated query without group by expression. Select list contains non-aggregated. This is the error we got. That means whenever I use aggregate function, if I need to use any name, we need to use group. I mean, any column name, we need to first use group by. Then only we can use. If you don't want to use group by, then we are not supposed to use that column name in the select command. Like this, we need to use. But here, if we do like that, we will get for each and every name, we will get the count. We won't get count directly the correct count of the films, right? That's the reason here we cannot use this one. Here my question is to display the count of unique categories only, right? If I want to find the correct count or any aggregated functions, we need to use directly here. If I want to make sure and if I want to display the column name beside that, it won't show. See, for example, if it is 16, it won't show the name here, right? If we want to show the name, we need to display all the columns 1, 2, 3, 4. Like we cannot display the exact count. Here, our question is to display some cumulative value, aggregated value. Okay. So this is how we will use. We are not supposed to use any column names. Okay. Did you got my
Divya,
point?
here category ID already primary key, right? So what is the use? We can use the distinct keyword here. So
See here,
category ID
any
already
column.
unique, right?
Yeah, I got your question. Then what is the need of writing distinct, you are saying, right? As we have, as I mentioned in the question, unique categories, we are using distinct here. And if I talk about category ID, as I'm using the count function, whatever column I write, I will get the same count. If I write any other column, instead of category ID, if I write name also, I will get that count only. If I write 16 like that, whenever it will basically count the rows. Whatever column name we will take here, it will count the rows. Correct?
Yeah.
As I already mentioned unique categories here, we need to mention the distinct here. That's it. If without distinct also, if we use the category ID as a column name, we will get obviously distinct data only, because we know there is already a primary key defined on the category ID column like that.
Yeah, that's what my question.
Yeah. So let's see the second question. So I'm saying I want to display the names of actors and the names of the films they have acted in. So that is names of the actors and the names of the films. So we need to check with the actor table, film actor table, film table, right? From the question itself, we will understand the tables here. End of the day, in my output, I want the names of the actors and the names of the films they have acted in. To get the answer for this solution, what I need to do first, I need to perform joins between these different tables, right? So we have here we have actor table, film actor table, and film table. We need to join them, correct? Sorry, 1 second. We have actor table. Obviously, I have actor ID as common column. In film actor, I will have actor ID in film table, because I want to display the name of the actors and the name of the films, correct? So let me check the film table here. in film table, I'm having film ID. So in film actor table also, I'm having film ID. So I can simply join these three tables, correct? So let me do that join. So first, in the question I'm saying that I want the names of the actors, but for now I'm using select star only here. Later I will change. First, let me perform the join. So I need to join the all the tables from here, right? That is from actor table first, correct? As suppose if I give the alias name as A, I will perform inner join with the film actor table, and the common column is actor ID, correct? So I will write it as film actor as FA on A dot actor ID is equals to FA dot actor ID, right? Now I need to join this film actor table with the film table. And the common column is film ID, correct? So simply I will write it as inner join film table as maybe F on FA dot film ID is equals to F dot film ID, correct? So basically by seeing the question, we need to understand what are all the tables we need to join. So I understood I need to join these three tables by using this common column. So first I perform the joins. Now I need to concentrate on the question. They said that I want to display the name of the actors and the names of the films. That is, I want to display the actor names and the film names. So in the actor table, we will have actor names for sure, correct? In the actor tables, we have first name and last name. And in the film table, we will have title, and the title will be the film name, correct? So I need to, use that columns in the select here. So as I want to display first name and last name, if I can even write it as directly first name, comma, last name, comma, title. I can write like this also. It will display the first name, last name of the actors and the film name. But as they are saying display the name of the actors, like this also I can display, or else if I want to display that as a full name, I can use concat function here, correct? Concat of first name, comma, like this I will use. I will give some space between first name and last name, correct? And I will write it as maybe full name, correct? Comma title will be the film names here. From this will be the joins, as it is what we did here. So first, whenever we see any questions, this is a good way of writing the query. Just write it as star first and join all the tables according to the question. You need to write the column names. We need to remove asterisk and we need to write the column names. If we have any other conditions, we need to apply accordingly, whether we need to use where clause, group by clause, having clause, like that. Okay. Let me execute this.
I mean, last name underscore is missing.
Oh yeah, thank you. So this will be the full name and this will be the titles. Okay, so this actor is worked in this film like that. I am displaying every films and I'm displaying the corresponding actor name who have worked in that films, correct? This is how we will perform this question. Clear? Next we have third question. Display the film names and the category of the films it belongs to. So here I'm saying I want to display the film names and the category of the films it belongs to. That means obviously we need to work on film table and category table, correct? We have a film table here and we have film category table here. Let me see. In film table, if you can see, what is the question? Film names and the category. In the film table only, I'm having the film names with the column of title. Next, I'm having film category table, correct? Next, I'm having category table. I need to join these 3 tables, right? Let me do that quickly. So first, obviously, I will write select start from films first. Where we have film table, here is the film table. So I'll just write it as film, maybe as F, in a join. Next, I will join this film table with film category, correct? We have film ID as common table. As maybe FC on F dot category ID is equals to FC dot category ID. Correct? Again, with this, by joining these 2 tables, I can relate the film table and the category table. Correct? But I want to display the film names and the categories of the film. So I need to join the category table also. Correct? So let me join the category table because the names of the categories are there in the category table only. If suppose in the film category table, if I have the names of the categories, no need of joining another table. Here my output is, in my output, I want to display the film names that I have in the film table and category names I have in the category table. Obviously, I need to join those 2 tables, but as we don't have common column between them, we are joining film category table in between, correct? Now I'm saying in a join category as C maybe, correct? FC dot. One second. In film table, we have film ID, right? Common column, film category also. I have film ID here, not category ID. Here I have film ID. I have common column film ID between film table and film category table. And for film category table and category table, I have category ID. Here I need to write the category ID, correct? C dot category ID. Right? This is how I joined all the 3 tables: film table, film category table, and category table. Now my question is, I need to display the film names and the category of the films it belongs to. So from the film table, I want to display the title. So instead of asterisk, I will write title here, right? And next, what is my requirement? I need to display the category of the films as well. So from the category table, I will display the names. I have name column here. Okay. Right. One second. What mistake I did again? Here I missed on, right? I missed on here, correct? That's the reason I got. Like this, if I did some syntax error, it will throw us the syntax error. Or else it will say maybe the column directly, it will give the errors. By seeing the errors, we can understand if we wrote some actual mistakes. But if we wrote something like simple mistakes, silly mistakes, it will throw us an syntax error, because here obviously I need to use on, then only I can use the common column name, right? I missed using on there. Okay, this will be the output, the titles and the names of the films, film names and their category names. This film belongs to this category, this film belongs to this category, like that. Okay, am I clear? If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Great. So next question is, display all the number of films in the category action. So here what I need to do, they are asking me to display all the number of films in the category action. All the numbers in the sense we need to use obviously count function here, correct? But what are all tables we need to use here? All the number of films. So obviously I need to use the first film table here, correct? From the film table, I in the question they are asking me to show the number of films in some particular category. So I need to relate this film table till the category table till I should get the this category name. So obviously again I need to join this film category and category table, which I just now I did, right? By seeing the question only we will understand how many tables we need to do, because from the question we can relate. Here we are saying all the number of the films, that means we need to count the film from the film table only we need to apply the count function. And they are saying category action, that is the name of the names of the category is there in the category table. So we need to join film and category up, I mean from film up to category. If we have common columns we can join those two only. As we don't have common column, we are joining film category also, right? So this is the join as we already done previously, correct? Now what I need to do extra, first let me remove this. Here I need to
Count
display
star.
all the number of the films. So obviously I will use count function, right? Count star I can use directly, or I can give any name also fine. And here they are giving one condition that category, uh, I mean, I need to display for the particular action category only, I need to display the data. So obviously I will use where clause here, correct? Where name is equals to action, right? In the category, you can see we have all the category names in the column called as name. So I directly write it as name is equals to action here, right? What happened? S- 64. We got 64. Correct? And displaying all the number of films in the particular category action. Right?
Can't we use group by here?
Uh,
We are
because
using count,
we are
right?
saying, see here directly we are giving a condition on the action table, that is category table, not on the, if I am using count function on the film table, right? So
Okay.
whenever we are giving the condition on the aggregated columns only, I mean, whenever we are performing aggregate columns in some aggregate functions in some columns, on that columns, if there is a condition, we need to apply group by. But we are
Okay.
using aggregate function in film table, and our condition is category table, right? No need of using group by. Okay. We need to understand, we need to check like that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Next. I hope this is clear for you. And I think we are done with the time as well.
We'll see tomorrow.
Yeah. We have left over with 2 questions, right? So here,
You
what's the
have
question?
following class,
Display
right?
the, yes, please.
You have following class, right?
Yes, yes, I have all English. It's exactly 8, right?
Yeah, 8-3.
Okay, let's end this then. Let's end this now. We have 2 more questions, right? Let's see in tomorrow's class. After finishing these 2 questions, I will explain a regular expressions concept tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
And I will save this file, and I will upload this file also as you know the solutions for examples, like something like that. I will upload it. Okay. All right, then let's meet in tomorrow's class, guys.
Thank you, Divya.
You're welcome. Bye.